U.S. lawmakers are battling over how far its spy agencies can go to collect Americans' phone records and other data after controversial parts of the Patriot Act expired at midnight on Sunday. CCTV's Jim Spellman is in our newsroom with details.
Mike, this all began about 2 years ago when National Security Agency whistleblower Edward Snowden revealed broad NSA intelligence gathering programs. Debate over how far the NSA should be allowed to go led to a modest set of reforms to several of these programs, but opponents in the U.S. Senate used a series of procedural maneuvers to block passage of the new law just as the existing laws expired.
On hold, several controversial U.S. spying programs aimed at stopping terrorist attacks, including NSA bulk metadata collection that has targeted millions of innocent people, a so-called lone wolf provision that allows U.S. authorities to track suspected terrorists who are not part of a known terror group, and roving wiretaps that allow the tracking of multiple phone lines under a single court order. Leading the efforts to block the new laws, Senator Rand Paul. The presidential hopeful argues the trade-off of civil liberties for security is a bad deal.
Are we going to so blithely give up our freedom? Are we going to so blithely go along and just say, take it? Well, I'm not going to take it anymore. I don't think the American people are going to take it anymore.
But proponents of the program say the rise of terrorist groups like ISIL means the program is more important than ever.
This is probably the most dangerous time for Americans here since September 11th. And to now have this void where the NSA cannot track lone wolves, they cannot use roving wiretaps against people they understand probably are looking to engage in terrorist acts is completely wrong.
The motion is agreed to.
Opponents of the law seem to have run out of options, and the new law is expected to pass sometime this week, though the debate will probably continue as the U.S. heads into a presidential election.
Under this revised law, phone call metadata will still be collected and potentially searched by the NSA, but the metadata will be stored by the phone companies instead of the spy agency. Critics say that's not enough, Mike.
With these laws expiring, are some officials concerned the U.S. could actually be open to a terrorist attack?
Well, that's certainly what people on one side of this argument have been saying. In reality, there's probably not much of a threat solely because these laws have been temporarily put on hold. First off, opponents of these laws say the intelligence community can't point to a single example of the spy program stopping a terrorist attack. Plus, the NSA can continue to monitor ongoing investigations, and they can always go to court and get a warrant, just like police and the FBI usually do, Mike.
All right, Jim Spellman from our newsroom, thanks so much.